Hello and welcome to Eagles Baseball. I'm here with North Jersey Eagles starting shortstop Stetson McCollin. He's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Currently plays at Nyack College, right up here in Nyack, New York. He's one of our star players, and we want to ask him some questions so we get to know him a little better. Stetson, how are you? Are you enjoying your time here in New Jersey?
Yes, definitely.
Excellent, excellent. A couple questions for you. When you get into a practice routine, what are some of the drills that you like to do that keep you sharp so your skills are good?
Well, before I see live or VP, I would start from the high tee. And my main goal is to hit inside of the baseball to the opposite field. And I'll take around 30 swings. And after that, I'll go regular tee, the normal strike zone. Same thing, I work outside. And I'll work it down to the lowest point because you have to get to the lowest point because going outside pitch is one of the hardest pitches to get in baseball. And the main goal is to hit inside the baseball to the opposite field.
All right, so you like to, sounds to me like you're trying to hit strikes at all levels of the strike zone.
Yes, sir.
And you start up top and you work your way down to the bottom.
Yes, sir.
All right, great. And what are some of the thoughts that you have when you're practicing, when you're hitting off a tee? What are some of the thoughts that you have?
Some of the thoughts I had is to like visualize a pitcher like in a real game and to hit the ball mainly over the second baseman.
And you're a right-handed hitter,
Yes,
so you like to try to, I guess, make sure that you're keeping your hands in close to your body. Like, what are some of the mechanical thoughts that you have?
The kind of thoughts I have is like getting my top end good through the zone instead of pulling it off. Because I had a problem. Every time I swing, I would swing and just pull off the ball instead of staying through.
And the tee helps you achieve that.
Most definitely.
Oh, great. And then from the tee, you said that you go to live BP from here?
Front toss.
Front toss.
Front toss. My main goal, the first couple of swing too, is to go up to the field. And if it's inside, of course, you turn it.
All right. So when you say, of course, you turn on it, define what you mean. What do you mean, of course, you turn on it?
Well, what I mean is you still keep your hand on the inside of the ball and drive it to the gap. Not to swing and just turn, but still have to have a goal in what you're trying to do.
All right, great. So we have different level tees,
Sure.
and then we do front toss.
Sure.
And does it matter for guys going underhand or overhand or front toss? Does it really
Front
matter?
toss, I'd rather go underhand first. Then from there, I'd take a little BP.
So you go from the tees at varying levels, then you go to front toss, and then you go to live BP.
Then go to line BP.
Okay, great. And then live BP, just just hacking away. I mean, what's
No. The first couple of swings to the opposite field still. Then, if you're in the baseball field, you can try and hit some out when you get into the rhythm. You have to have a main goal still, and not just that, but to have a goal.
Oh, it's very interesting. Now here's another thought. You talk about having a main goal. You talk about getting yourself ready to play or ready to hit. Now you're in a game, and you're facing a guy, throwing upper 80s, 90 miles an hour. I mean, how do you prepare for that? I mean, is there another thing that you do, another thought you have? Is there something you work on deck circle? I mean, how do you really prepare for that?
On deck circle, what I do is I would visualize myself at a bat. By the first two pitches, I would say I would get my timing down, try to get my filming down, get my load going. And then the third pitch, I'll close my eyes, do the same thing with a load, and I'll take a couple of swings. And then before I go to bat, of course I have the weighting thing on the bat, trying to get my hands straight. So my main goal is to go up there knowing I can hit this kid. Where if you throw him inside, I'm going to turn it outside, I'm going to take it up to the field. If it's a curveball, I'm going to sit back. This is going to go ahead and do that.
So what I'm getting out of this is that your at bat really starts when you're in the on deck circle,
Yes, sir.
and you're getting yourself prepared to be successful when your time comes to hit against the pitcher in a game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I mean, that's a good, healthy approach. As a coach, that's what you're hoping your players do, and you can tell them all about it. But the fact that you're doing it, is I think is very important because you're a serious baseball player. Your goal is to get drafted and play professional baseball, and I mean, this sort of work ethic, I think, is one of the main ingredients to achieving the goal that you're after. Working hard, having goals, being prepared, all that stuff that you're talking about is a big part of becoming a professional baseball player. So I want to thank you for your time today, Stetson, and continued success this season. Is there anything you want to say to your fans out here?
Go Eagles.
All right.